Okay, hi and welcome to Warframe Update 13, Sword Alone. Oh, no, wait, they decided to change the name of it the last minute. It's called Dark Sectors, as it says right there, 2 hours ago. We actually just recorded an entire new video for this, and we've had to shit-can the lot because it was way too long. This update, 13.0.1, has just nerfed the Dakra Prime. Basically, it's mine anyway, just went from 300 and something slash damage to 260 something slash damage. So I just lost about 40 or 50 damage on that, on the slash damage. It seems a bit early, 2 hours in, to go in and start nerfing melee weapons, but they nerfed that, the Chronos. Is it the Chronos? Yep, Chronos damage reduced as well, and the hate got a damage increase. Now, let's do this different to the way I did it before. Obviously, there is new Warframe. He's going to be a pain to farm, but we'll get to that. There is the new weapons. There's two of them. There is the Nami. That is a cool looking weapon. And there is the Nikana. That is the weapon. Oh, I want that so badly. I want that right now. I really do want that right now. Aha, so tempted. There is a new rifle. This is basically a crossbow. It's weird because everybody keeps saying, yay, they finally added the crossbow in. Let's just go to secondaries and to equip. And, oh look, there's a crossbow. There's been a crossbow in this for quite a while now. It even says the ballistic crossbow. Actually says ballistic, but never mind. So it's a crossbow, and there is a crossbow in this game. It's not a case of they've just added a crossbow. The ballistica here has been in for a while, and it is a crossbow. But this is a primary crossbow. As you can tell, you can now unequip your primary and secondary weapons, so you can literally go this melee only. So that's going to be interesting to come across. While we're on the subject of melee, let's jump in here, and you have, let's try and drop that in there. You can't do that because it's a melee stance mod slot. It's just like the aura slot, but for stances for the melee weapons to add. It's different combos from everything I've managed to come across so far. They have, however, I don't know how this is going to work. Is it going to add points to you? Like the aura mods add enough points you can basically upgrade a weapon without having to upgrade a weapon. Format a weapon, I meant. And Warframe, not weapon, because the aura mods go onto Warframes. My mind is just a mess right now, sorry. I've been up roughly about 6 hours when this came out, and it actually, weirdly enough, came out on Thursday, not Wednesday, because it would have been 1 o'clock on Thursday morning-ish. So it was a little bit late, this update, but I don't care what anybody says, it's worth waiting for something to be done properly, rather than they come out early and have to be instantly fixed. Now, the biggest problem with the Melee 2.0, which we will end this with some gameplay on Ceres, because that's where the new tile set is. We can show off Melee 2.0, and we have to farm the hell out of that anyway, we'll get to why we have to do that. But anyway, charge mods are gone. Rendering Strike used to have charge damage, it's now slash damage. So it's gone. No charge damage. Reflex Coil is now channeling efficiency, not charge damage. Sorry, charge speed. This one was charge damage, and it's now channeling damage. And Focus Energy is now channeling efficiency, as well as Reflex Coil being channeling efficiency. Now, basically what that is your Warframe, best thing to do is just to try and keep killing blow up there. Your Warframe will channel its power into a weapon to increase its damage, which is going to be, it's really nice. It's going to come in really handy because it's going to increase the damage of the weapon, because you can still quick melee while you have a pistol or a primary equipped. So it is going to be handy, because obviously now you can't charge a weapon when you have a primary equipped. You can just quick slash, if you will. So you have to swap to a melee weapon to do charging, which doesn't really exist anymore. But the channeling feature, oh, it looks so cool. It really, really does. Now, there are danglies for the melee weapon, which you can see back there. I did buy these. It's 50 platinum for all 4. Or 15 each, so it's basically you save 10 platinum by buying them all. And they do look really cool. I still prefer this one. That one, as soon as I saw that one, it was actually in a picture. It was like, that looks nice. I like that a lot. So I am glad it actually came out. It wasn't one of those, when they first brought out the scarves, the scandanas, whatever the hell they're called, there was 4 of them. But one of them never appeared, which is a shame. I think it's actually the one they just released an update or 2 ago. I see an update or 2 ago. That was 3 weeks ago, because there hasn't been an update for 2 weeks. So it could have been the update 2 weeks ago. I cannot remember offhand. But they do look pretty cool. I am liking the danglies a lot, especially this one. I don't know why. I think it's not the thing on the end. I think it's the chain more than anything else, because the chain looks pretty cool. The tassels are nice. I would have just called them tassels. But it's got to have weird names. I think it's the chain, because the chain looks pretty cool. It's also one of the longest ones, so you're going to notice it a lot more. And I do like the fact you can take the weapons off. That does look pretty nice. Now, you would have got a message when you logged in from the Lotus, giving you this blueprint, which if you go to the foundry, the keys option, because I have added that, it's down here. And basically, that you need this to find Vahek, because Vahek's gone into hiding. What I cannot find out is this an event that's going to run for a week, or is this the way you now get to Vahek? Vahek is the one who is now going to drop the parts for the new Warframe, the Warframe. To get these beacons, you have to go to Ceres and take on the Prospectors, which are weak to different elements. There's, as far as I can tell, there's 4 of them, and each one's going to be a different element. We have Ice, which I would say is that one, Fire, Toxin, and Electric. Which is weird, because there isn't a blue ball. It's like a yellowy colour, and electricity isn't yellowy colour. So getting these is going to be a pain. The problem is, if you have to build this every time you want to take them on, there's 3 parts, and there is a high possibility you won't get the 3 Warframe components in a row. So you're probably going to have to farm them a few times, which means you're going to need a lot of these beacons, unless this key is reusable. If the key is reusable and the resources are a bit of a pain to find, that's fine, but I think it's going to be the other way around. As I say, don't know, because we don't have any of them yet. That's because we haven't actually managed to get into the game yet. The new weapons, if you are looking for them, are in this lab. And the weird thing about this, oh no, there it is, I just added it in. Oh, that's a pain. That weapon wasn't in here before. That is so bad. The new weapons are in here. I've just... the reason that is annoying me, before we go any further, there was a bit of a glitch. There was 2 of these weapons coming up, and one of them was a special one, the dragon version, and it was not going to be available. There was no blueprints for it. It was just a second one of these that did more damage. So I bought it. And there it is right there. So we can build that. That's... Oh, I really instantly regret buying that now. Because I thought it was going to be a special weapon, and it's not. It was an accident buying it in the first place anyway, because I was comparing the two and accidentally bought it. And I was going to keep it, but now it's got to go. If I can build it, I'm not keeping it. So I just wasted 275 platinum again in Warframe. Yay! I may as well just buy a lighter and start setting fire to money. It's going to be more efficient. Now, the weapons are in here. They're actually researching. It's got 2 days for these two, and it looks like 2 days for that as well, but 3 days for the weapon, the crossbow. That actually looks like a pretty cool melee weapon. This one, however, and this is why we've come in here, requires argon crystals. To get them, you have to go into the void, and in the void, you will pick them up. The problem is, they have a shelf life. If you get them, you may as well come in and put them into that as soon as possible, because you have 12 hours after picking the resource up before it becomes useless. I don't know if it's going to automatically be deleted from your inventory, turn into something that is a useless material, or what. But the argon crystals have what is quoted as a half-day lifespan, which means 12 hours. So getting 7 of them, I'm hoping, isn't going to be that big of a deal. Fingers crossed. And if it is, 10 of them for this is going to be a pain in the butt. But I came on this morning, I've set that off, I put everything in there I could, because it needed 3000 oxium. I do have more oxium, but I put like 890 something in there, so I've got enough to build it when it's done. And it's a bit of a shame that they've added this in here now. It's a good thing, because it means I get to build it. It's a bad thing because it takes 4,500 goddamn oxium. That is a lot of oxium. And then obviously we have the new lab. This is the Orokin lab, and this button here is supposed to open a giant shutter that lets you see out into space, but it doesn't work because, same as this one doesn't work because we haven't built the solar rail, and this one doesn't work because we haven't joined an alliance. So in here we can do one thing. We can go in here and start building a solar rail. But oh wait, there's no point unless you're part of an alliance, because that is a hell of a lot of resources. I don't have 15 former. That is a pain. I mean, oh, I can't move. What the hell? Yeah, I'm actually completely frozen. I cannot do a damn thing. It is a shame because that button just there is supposed to allow you to open this. It's a big shutter that lets you see out. And I would assume that this lab is glitchy because it would look like the Ember that was standing next to me had exactly the same problem. Or similar. Because Ember's left her fire here. I hope she comes back, because I'm assuming she's going to need that fire for something. While we're in here, actually, real quick, Volt Shield looks weird. Ooh, what the hell was that? That is because they've actually made it kind of rounded instead of just being basically flat. And that is actually going to be more awkward to see through than it was before. Because if you have all your graphics turned off, it was basically see-through. Now, not so much. And of course, you have the clan options here. You can enter the clan from here, which is cool. You can see you got the Dark Sector section there, which we'll come to in a second. And not only that, but they've also added a tab for friends. The Tenno recruitment here is actually pretty cool. You can earn Warframe slots and weapon slots from that whole system. But if you click this, be warned, it is going to throw you straight out of the game. The game will be open, but when you go into the market and you go to open Platinum, it tells you it's about to open a web browser. If you do that from friends, it just kicks you straight to the browser. So it is a bit weird. But the clan thing does look like it will be useful. That clan emblem is so bad. It came out much worse than I'd expected. Because that blue in the middle is actually, it's like a clear blue. It's blue, but you can see through it. And it actually did come out that way, because the star just went past and you could see through it. But on your shoulder, it doesn't work that way. So I might have to change that again. We'll see. There are a lot of new rooms actually. You've got the Oregon lab thing. You've got a bunch of new cross sections here. The garden rooms is the popularly called. And these are actually pretty cool. I do like that one and that one. They do look like they're going to be really nice. We will fit them at a later date though. They're going to go downstairs. The biggie, on the other hand, is this one. And there is a lift over here, an elevator. It spins as we go up. So you can have a better look at the statue in the middle of the room, which is stuck as Loki. We have tried to change it. There is no place we can find anyway to change this thing. Loki, I'm inside your chest. Num 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 num. Ah, no, damn it. You can actually get on top of them, it's not that hard. Don't need to be soldier to enter the thing, I haven't locked it down. And I will send that once we're done in here. I've looked everywhere and even placed decorations, it's not in here. I'm just probably missing something simple. They have, to go with the trading post, added the treasury. They look very similar. So you're going to have to be careful of where you put this. And I thought to myself, we'll put this in here, but there's nowhere for it to go unless we can take it upstairs. And can I call the lift? I can. No, I can't. So unless I can put this upstairs somewhere, I can't think of anywhere else to put it. Because it looks so much like the trading post. But changing this statue does seem like it is supposed to be possible, but I don't know how, because neither of the terminals in here will allow you to do it. This one literally just calls the lift back down, the elevator. So that's kind of it's not a disappointment, it's just, there is a way to do it, or they said there's going to be a way to do it, I just don't know how. It's a bit like the observatory would love to show that in action. Apart from the fact we can't build it because the room itself is not coming up. Which is another giant pain in the butt. Okay, so we'd have to admit the new tile set does look pretty cool. Almost looks as if you can stand down there. I'm trying to aim, but instead of aiming, I use the channel energy into the melee weapon. Which actually uses stamina, which is perfectly fine by us because this set of Frost has max stamina in it. So we're just running around with the stamina boost enabled. Ah no, I pressed the wrong button. Ah. Melee them all to death. Oops. God damn. I'm taking a huge beating here and I don't know where the hell this guy is. These are. I'm coming for you. You're gonna die. Unfortunately, have not managed to come across a stance mod yet. I'm just gonna jump down here if you don't mind. Health regen will be nice right about now because the bleeding effect from you guys sucks still. I love that attack. I'm literally just running around with the channel thing equipped because I've got the channel efficiency, the channeling damage, and max. Oh, speak the devil. That is one of the prospectors. These are the guys who have a chance of dropping stuff. Kappa beacon. Wish I could have. I wish I'd equipped a bloody a rifle, so we could have seen that a little bit better. But he literally just spawned onto us. It is a shame you can't charge because it's literally just got the swipe. Oh, that's why you're not seeing it on the weapon. The energy colour of the weapon's black. It's leaving like a smoke trail behind it. You can kind of see it there. Because the energy of this weapon is black, because this is one of the weapons that I've just put all black colours onto. Does look cool though. The channeling energy. The Warframe's glowing. Not glowing? Channeling energy. Channel some more. And some more. And I'll just keep it enabled, and the green bar for stamina is not going down. Goes down a little bit when you do this, so setting up a Warframe for this is going to be a bit weird. But we'll leave this off here for now, mainly because it's already going to be way too long as it is. Makes a cool sound effect as well. And there is way too much to actually cover in a video. I will put a link in the description for the page that has all the changes, all the fixes. There's a link to where the Lex drops on Capture, Tower 1, Tower 3 Defense, and Tower 3 Survival. As far as I can tell, it only has the 3 pieces. I have 2 of those pieces now, trying to find some stuff. So all I need is the blueprint from Tower 3 Defense, because it's Tower 1 Capture for the receiver, Tower 3 for the barrel, which to me only leaves the blueprint. So hopefully I'll be able to build that soon. I did find out where they were, by doing it mainly, trying to get stuff, and the stance mods I still don't know. I've looked all over, I haven't managed to find one yet. But we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. What was that? Oh, it's beneath me.